let's say you were 2 years into your relationship and you had to assemble your own flowers.
She wouldn't care.
I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person.
Alex is
It's an
happy she
impossible
gets a gift
question
at
to
all.
answer.
Yeah, I am
That's
not
an
a
impossible question. I don't know why I asked it.
I'm like, you can't ask me that because I generally don't like receiving. I like giving.
Are there...
Shut the fuck up, Brett.
Oh, boy.
Mic drop.
See you later.
Bye.
$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh, God.
Whoa.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned. Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or-
let's do it right now.
What?
Let's use this scenario.
Go ahead.
Let's do it right
So Alex and I
now.
watched Black Mirror. It
We
came
binged
out.
it.
Came
You
out
don't
last.
binge it.
Do you not consider 3 hours binging?
No, I said on the precast, I'm saying it now, to be binge-worthy, I think has to be at least 5. Binging is not about length of time, I think. It's about number of individual things.
I think it's about a season,
How many episodes is binge watching?
Well,
According
we
to
just asked him.
according to Google.
a survey conducted by Netflix in February 2014. They need
That's
to redo
5
this.
years ago.
They need to redo
Yeah.
this.
Before
Nope.
binging really
This
took
is,
off.
yeah. It says 73% of people define binge watching as watching between 2 to 6 episodes. 2?
2? No.
No.
No. Okay. I think.
This just rendered itself irrelevant.
It did. That was a very dumb.
Throw your phone.
That was very subtle. Throw your phone.
I just got a Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh, shoot. You okay?
You're gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No!
Put your
Oh, shoot.
Ah! Put it out now. Flex your foot up, like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
It's
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some
I'm doing some friggin' Christmas trivia.
Welcome to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Josh.
Brett's not here, but my name is Brett.
No.
We have to start it off like that
We
because
can't.
it
It's
doesn't
false.
fit. No,
False advertising.
it doesn't fit. Welcome back to the PTO Limited
No.
podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm not doing it.
Do it.
Nope.
Do it.
Nope.
I'm Josh. I'm
Nope.
Alex. Except I just messed it all up. But either way, we are the PTO Limited podcast, and it is our 4-year anniversary today.
Woo!
On the dot.
You know why I do woo? And this?
Wrestling?
Yeah. Can you tell me what it is?
Nope.
Just holding the 4. Woo! It's Ric Flair.
Yeah.
He was part of the 4 Horsemen in WCW.
Woohoo.
Woo!
Cool. All right. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us today on this special day.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Brett is going to not be with us until this whole COVID
What was
thing
it?
goes away.
What was that meme that said it's like until all this shit, right? Is that what it was?
said something like
all this shit going on?
Yeah, it was something about Indiana people, and it said
Well, it's
like,
not just Indiana people.
Well, I know, but
Everyone's
that's
saying
like that's
this.
what I saw. It's like what Indiana people refer to COVID-19 as, and it said all this shit going around.
Right, exactly. So we're talking about our 4-year celebration. We're going to go into a little bit of that first. Also today we're going to be talking about Little Shop of Horrors. We have our fan topic, which will be coming up right after our 4-year celebration chat. We're going to give an update on COVID-19. Got a few other things in the mix here that we have on the list, so do stick with us throughout the show. We do appreciate everyone joining us live on YouTube. If you are a listener, do join us on our YouTube every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on that platform. Check out our socials for all of our announcements. So today we celebrate many things.
Many things.
It is our 4-year anniversary. It is our kitten's birthday as well.
She's not a kitten anymore.
She's a cat today.
She becomes a cat today.
Well, we don't have her official birthday. We don't have her official birthday. It said mid-April, mid to late April.
Well, when the lady gave me to her, she gave me she said, "Oh, she's 7.5 weeks old," and I counted backwards, and it was this week.
Okay. So we just put it all on the podcast.
I just figured it was easy
to
just do it on the same anniversary.
This
as a podcast.
No other anniversary. What's April 20th?
Today's the stoner anniversary.
It is.
Happy anniversary or
what?
Anniversary? Happy Stoner Day.
Yeah, there you go. That's for those who celebrate that.
For those who celebrate.
Yeah, so we're talking about the podcast, and what we really wanted to do is we've been doing all of these recaps. Like we did episode 200, episode 150, episode 100. We've all done recaps on stuff, like basic things, but you and I have never really touched on our favorite moments, our favorite podcast moments. Like we've gone over like maybe a memory here or there, and then also why we did the podcast and everything. And unfortunately, Brett's not here to give his voice. He can probably be with us in YouTube chat. I don't know if he's going to be on today. He hasn't really said anything, but he hasn't missed a week yet. So
no.
But yeah, what we're talking about is our favorite podcast moments, and one that I really wanted to bring up immediately was that we haven't done this in a while, having guests on the podcast. I mean, we had Juice on.
We did, and that was a really fun guest, but it was...
And we can't have him on.
We can't have... we would love to have so many more people on, but we can't right now. Unfortunately.
I'm going to let people in on a little thing. Shane, one of our past guests, Rick, me, and I do believe you... or Brett, we're going to be involved in a wrestling podcast special episode, Aftercast, but we never got to it because WrestleMania wound up being part of inside of the COVID-19 outbreak. So we were going to really plan on having another big guest thing, but we stopped.
Once all this happened. Yeah, once all this shit going around.
Exactly.
Once all this shit going around clears up, then there's gonna be so many fun things happening, because right now it's just gonna be the two of us.
I want to talk about a few of our favorites and favorite moments of that. One of them that is I'm actually upset that I removed this from our trailer or from our podcast intro video or the countdown video I have playing is Kevin and Brett's rant about the Switch.
Yes.
That was one of my favorite moments with a guest.
You can always go on to the video is on all of our social media.
Social media.
But if you go down to Instagram and look on our videos and stuff, you'll see it there.
Right.
But it's so much fun to watch because they get so heated, and then Josh is all like, "It's not portable," or
you don't need a charger. It's portable. Like you don't need the charger with your case.
Shut Brett down.
No, I shut Kevin down.
Or Kevin, yeah.
He said it's not a portable system.
Yeah,
it's a console hybrid.
That's right.
So
it was just like
great moment.
It was amazing.
Great moment in podcast history for us.
Yeah.
You okay? Is that what?
It just needs to be pulled back. There we go.
Okay. Another one that I want to talk about is having Quentin on the podcast.
Yeah.
And we did $1 Million But. It was you,
and I think
me.
We were like peeing our pants. We were laughing
it was so good. It was such a great, fantastic moment.
Yeah.
Basically, when we were doing $1 Million But, we were given this whole. I don't remember what the $1 million was.
I don't remember. It was just something about a rectal exam and
and eventually,
and
then eventually, you just your butthole is way too loose.
Yeah, just every fart will just be like.
Ha. That's one of our favorite moments. Do you have a couple, actually, since I've been kind of rolling with it? I've been talking about guests. Do you have any of it on? Oh, yeah, you have notes.
I have notes.
Alex has notes today.
I have notes today.
She took notes.
I liked today. I was scrolling through some memories, and I really enjoyed. It was actually 2 years ago. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago. But
we've been doing this for 4 years. So
just over 2 years ago was when the sound clip Yanny or Laurel came out.
Oh, okay.
And it was like my legit reaction, because I had never heard of it. You guys played it for me for the first time on the podcast, and that was my legit organic reaction. Like, you guys were both hearing Laurel, and all I heard was Yanny.
Yeah, and I still don't know how you hear it.
I don't know. And
you played it back today.
I did.
No way.
I did, and I was like, no, I swear. I was like, where's my Yannies at?
Where my Yanny at?
Where's my Yanny at? So I was like, man, it really, I thought you guys were messing with me.
No,
like,
we weren't.
Tell me this doesn't say Laurel. I'm like, I looked at you guys all weird. I'm like, that's totally going Yanny. And all you're hearing is Laurel.
Yeah.
I hear this high pitched like nasty yanny.
One big one, and we
Yeah.
can't forget this because it is still fresh in our memories. Is when you and Juice did the Toe of Satan.
Yeah.
That was so fun.
Man, if that stuff didn't like try to creep down, like
You might have made it.
and burn my throat to make me like
Gag?
it was an instant gag reflex.
Yeah.
I probably could have kept it in my mouth a lot longer.
That's
But-
what she said.
Ha 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 ha. No, seriously.
Yes.
It was the fact that my tongue like made me swallow that crap, and it just automatically my esophagus was like, "Fuck you."
You're
And
still going on with the that's what she said right there. I love it.
Shut up. Either way, shout out to Justin for being able to
That
complete
was-
that.
yeah.
Complete that like a bro.
He's a better person at heat than you are, I guess. But he tricked it a little bit more because he has a larger mouth.
I was
than
gonna
you.
say, I was like, he has a much larger mouth than I do. I had to try to like, I originally had put the sucker like all the way in my mouth, and that sucker is huge.
Yeah.
So I had to like push it, like pull it out just a tiny bit, just to be able to have the whole thing and not be able to force a swallow reflex.
Right.
So I mean, he had one advantage.
And then we had Quentin on again, and we drank that peanuts and Coke.
That was really good.
It turned my stomach.
I know it turned your stomach, but I was like,
It's just thinking about it
no,
hurts,
that was
man.
super good.
And so this isn't. This little side thing here. There was Mountain Dew sitting on the table here a few seconds ago before we started the whole episode. Now I have a story as to why we have Mountain Dew. I walked into Dollar General today because I wanted to do a soda tasting for our 4-year,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't have the Mountain Dew. I think it's like Maui Burst or something like that. It's a pineapple Mountain Dew.
Ew.
But I was like, you and I need to. I was gonna do a soda thing, but I walked into Dollar General. It's the only place you can buy it. They didn't have it, so I was like, I'm not gonna walk out,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna buy something. So like, I just get a 6-pack of Mountain Dew and a bag of chips. Kind of funny side note, by the way.
I have one.
Go ahead.
So when we had that one time, I don't know if it was our anniversary or what, we played a game on the precast, and it was the 90s cereals.
Yeah, and I could hear Golden Grams.
So there was the one thing where my mom poured out, like we were all blindfolded. So and my mom poured cereal, like 90s cereal, bought 90, and we had a crunch on it, and guess which one it was. And Josh over here, all my mom did was take it and pour it into the cup, and Josh goes, "That's Golden Grams."
Yep.
Didn't even smell it, didn't taste it. Just
Is someone out there?
I know the sound of it.
Someone out there, it has to be with me. Golden Grams has a sound.
Whatever.
It does.
And it was amazing because after that he got it. But no, my favorite part of that video, besides that, was it was like alphabet cereal.
Yeah.
And it tastes a lot like Cheerios. And I'm holding up like I think it was so random that I grabbed an O
No,
each time.
did you?
And each time I grabbed a
Or a
piece of cereal,
D?
it was a circle because I felt it with my fingers.
You can get
And I
confused with
grabbed
a
it,
Q or a
and my
D.
mom was like, "This is not Cheerios." And I hold up, like with my blindfold on, up to the camera, and I said, "This is a freaking Cheerio." And I'm holding up the letter O of alphabet
Alphabets?
cereal.
Yeah, that
Alphabet.
cereal's terrible, by the way.
I was like, "This is a Cheerio."
Did you have
No.
alphabets as a kid?
I think so, but it wasn't one of the main ones.
No. Okay.
No, that was one. I have a few more.
Okay. No, I got plenty more. We can keep going here.
It's our anniversary. I
right.
think that we can have some fun.
It's our
talking about this.
episode. Heck,
I want to go to YouTube real quick.
Yeah,
just 'cause
people have been saying
we've
their
got-
favorite memories.
Yes, we've got fans talking about their favorite
Appreciate
memories,
that.
and I would love it if you guys chimed in
Absolutely.
and keep doing that because
Let us know
we
your
want to know
favorite
what
memories.
your favorite memory is. And if you're listening to this and you're not live, go on any of our social media,
Call
and
us.
maybe that's what our fan weekly question will be: is what is your favorite memory from our podcast?
I think. Well, that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's a good one.
maybe
Yeah, we could post.
we can
it.
at least.
Let's post it earlier this week and give people time to like think about it.
Okay. Well, we might have 2 this week because you have another one.
Okay.
But our phone number for those who are either on YouTube or listening later, you didn't hear the beginning. Our phone number is 224-225-5780, and you can leave a voicemail there to letting us know your favorite memory as well too.
Yeah, do it that way.
That works.
But to go to our comments on YouTube here, we've got Paige that says her favorite memories, hands down, were the challenges we've done. So the Bean Boozled, which was also agreed by Angela on YouTube as well. Guess that Halloween candy, Toe of Satan, and the flavored drinks or the soda tasting.
Yeah, and I was. I think we have a Rocket Fizz in Fort Wayne now, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
do
it's
remember.
open
I
right
do
now.
remember cousin Andrew. We're gonna call him that now.
Yeah, he's always been
He's
cousin.
always been cousin Andrew. I do remember him tagging me in that in Facebook. I think it was last fall actually, and I think that they were planning on opening. I don't know if they
Yeah,
actually
that's where
did.
my dad, the last time I got it, that's where he got it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, true. Okay, they got well. Okay, I don't know. Is soda essential, guys? That's
I
it.
don't know.
It's kind of a novelty store.
I think going back to some of the earliest memories that I have over the last 4 years is just the first two I wrote down was one, brainstorming. I have the memory of us.
We talked about this on episode 200 where we were talking about
we were just like laying around in the.
I don't know
in
how
the
many
living
times
room.
you got to bring it up.
I know, but we were just like
50 episodes.
we were laying around in the living room and we're just trying to go through just different names and what we're gonna call each other and what's it gonna be about. And it was just I just have this memory, and then us. My other favorite memory is us creating our Twitter accounts.
Yeah,
like,
I wish I could
looked
go
at
back
it
and
I'm
change
like,
mine.
I set my Twitter up and I was like, how do I tweet? I was like, how does this work?
That was the thing. Yeah. Now, okay, so
what is a hashtag?
Can we talk about what we did this weekend into that?
We will. I want to continue with this, but I have that on the list.
There's a story to go along with learning Twitter.
Yes.
So.
The other thing that I absolutely love that we just mentioned on one of my Twitch streams this weekend was the first time we tried recording, and Brett had pushed record, and we were just trying to test the audio.
Oh no, that wasn't the first time.
One of the first times.
It was.
And Brett was trying to test the audio, and he pushed record, and then just like yelled into the mic. But it was like a ah. And I really wish we could find that audio because we never released it. It was very good. It was just made us laugh, and it was like we were just. He's like, all right, well, we're gonna push record, and we're gonna say something, and Josh like goes, "Welcome to the PTOUnlimited podcast," and I say something, and Brett's silent. He just goes like, ah.
Now I think you're remembering that wrong, but
I'm pretty sure that's how I remember it.
I think you're mixing some stuff up in there.
It's 4 years ago.
It is, yeah. So one thing that I think that you and I have, there's a positivity for Brett not being here. There's a chance for him not breaking stuff because he has broken our table and our chair.
That's right, the table. I forgot about the table. We have that on video.
Oh yes.
We have the audio.
Because he leaned on it and it went
pop.
I think it was on the precast actually.
Yes, I believe it was. Yeah. You could watch the whole thing. No, it wasn't. We did record it because you can hear the table go.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he broke our first podcast table in half by leaning on it.
Yep, and then he broke the chair
So the chair,
10 episodes in.
I have that on my memories just because in the actual audio of, and I think it's called Brett Broke the Chair.
Yep,
is
both
audio.
of them. It's Brett broke the table and Brett broke the chair.
And in
the
the audio, this is still when we were recording down on our dining room table in our old apartment. And Brett is sitting in a really old dining room chair. And the thing is, if you listen really carefully, you can just kind of hear, and then we keep talking, and then Brett goes, this chair's going.
It's going down, man.
It's about to go. And we're like, oh, it is. And then you just hear, dunk. And then Brett just like falls to the floor.
It was a good memory.
Mid-conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, it was really funny.
Speaking of cousin Andrew that we were talking about, him and Brett and me and you, all four of us, just tearing The Last Jedi to shreds in that aftercast was so good. Felt good because we got to demolish this series. I guess nobody likes the. Okay, well, a lot of people some people like Last Jedi. Let me rephrase that.
Some crazy people.
I found a way to like it. Nope. If you cut out half the movie.
If you cut out 3/4 of the movie. 3/4.
Half. You just take out that planet where they're gambling.
I'm going to watch it with you. I'm going to watch it with you, and I'm going to make a timer, and I'm going to click every time I like something, and then stop it when I hate it, and then start it back up. And we're going to see how much time it is. Yep. All right. Let's go to YouTube again, because we've got some more.
What do we got?
We've got... let's see here. We've got the bacon chocolate. Oh, the bacon chocolate. Do you remember what that tasted like?
The soda?
No, it was a chocolate bar, and it was bacon flavored chocolate.
Did we try that?
Yes, we did. Yeah, it was in the old apartment.
No.
Yeah.
The old studio, huh?
I forgot about that. And then let's see here. When Josh yelled at Brett before one of the anniversary shows, "Damn it, Brett, shut up."
Oh my gosh!
That's right. Oh my god, I'm so happy you remember that. We were live and we didn't realize we were recording. Brett and I didn't realize we were recording, and Brett and I were talking.
No.
It was before.
He was talking to Layla because she was coughing. He's like, no.
No.
And I'm like, damn it,
Brett, shut up.
Because I couldn't find a way to mute the mics. I couldn't find a way. So no.
That.
It's stupid because the way we were doing our live shows at the time was through the Apple app of Switcher Studio, I think. That sounds right. Switcher Studio. And we were doing the, I don't know, like the podcast is starting kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the screen, but the thing is I couldn't mute the mic because we didn't buy the app. We were using the free version. So therefore I couldn't mute the mic because you don't get the premium settings. Muting the mic and doing all these video overlays and stuff.
It's such a funny audio though, because it's just quiet, like it's just like this. Brett, stop it. Stop. Brett, shut up. He's like, dude, we're live. Be quiet. I'm doing the intro,
That's the thing, like you and Brett are oblivious on how to set this stuff up. So like you guys don't know how much I have to go through every Monday. Like you're sitting here, I said, okay, just sit here so I can get the flesh tones on our camera right. And then you're like, okay. And I'm like, well, I need to do all this and this and this. And you're just sitting there, I'm like, you can't help me because you don't know what to do.
Oh my God, I'm so glad that you remembered that. I totally forgot. That's hilarious.
That's a great
memory.
Great memory.
We've also got Brett being spot on with guessing years of numerous things with TV shows and movies. I mean, that's just like a daily thing. I mean, Brett's got a hard noggin.
Here's the thing. Brett could not remember a line from 9/13 movie.
The other
Saturday
day, and I was like, what the hell are you talking about? We quote this
Gears.
shit all the time.
Yep.
The biggest one. Can he play?
Yes.
we quote that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So anyways, we're going to go back just a couple more here. Getting our first merch.
Oh, yeah, our T-shirt.
By the way, I surprised you guys with that, if you remember.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you I was getting the shirts, and you guys came up to do it. It was like for our 50th episode or 100
No, I knew
something.
we were getting the shirts. I didn't know when.
Well, either way, I had ordered them.
They were early.
Yes, so I ordered them, and they came in before the show, and I laid their shirts out on like their
the chairs.
Their chairs before we started. So that was pretty cool.
That was a real. You should have taken a photo of that.
I thought I did somewhere. Other thing is our first time being on an actual podcast other than our own. So on Juice in the Morning podcast, and we had gone down to Indy and got a big hotel room and drank and stayed up all night.
Man, we got really hammered that night.
And then we got really pissed off the next morning because we went to take a shower and it was the cheerleader finals or something, and all the hot water was gone.
Think about it and laugh on it. The terrible time that we had doing that because you were hungover.
I was so hungover. We stayed up till like 5 a.m. drinking.
I was overtired, and Brett was like, I don't know. He was wanting to be punctual. He's trying to get us moving.
I know.
In the morning,
and then we went out to
person.
eat, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna puke.
That's right. We went to Cracker Barrel for breakfast, and you could barely do that. Stomach
it was
that.
Horrible.
And then you and me sitting in the hot sun in Juice's studio. Well, we didn't want to be rude and say, "Can we close the blinds, man?"
I know, it was it was horrible.
It was so warm.
Juice, I know you're listening to this, but like that was before you had like your new setup that you have now. But I mean, you had that window right there, and I'm telling you what, when you're nervous and this is your first show and you have the sun just beating on these black PTO shirts, Josh and I were like,
I was so warm. I think we downed our water in like the first 30 minutes.
Him and I were just sipping on Gatorade. You're cracking open a beer. No, but it was a lot of fun.
But again, great time on the show, and I would love to do it again. And Juice has been we've been talking to him throughout the week. Actually, it's been really fun chatting with him. But I don't think there's really much else we need to really go into.
Speaking of him, when he set up that podcast meet and greet, that was also one of my highlights. Is going down to Indy and then meeting other podcasts and then hanging out and drinking and like having a great time with people that had the same interest. And then being on that show live. Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
And I've seen, I don't remember the name of the podcast. I'm so sorry. But I've seen some of the other people's studios look better than ours. Like,
I
wow.
Know, they're doing a good job.
Like, there's one that, I don't remember. It's a gap. My mind is just blanking here.
I've
it's
got
really
just
good
a couple more before we.
Okay, I'm ready to move on.
We got when we got picked up on Exploded Radio.
That was so. I thought that was gonna be. Now I'm not gonna downgrade that at all, but I'm gonna say like I thought that was gonna be like another thing, like people were gonna start doing internet radios on their own without having.
I think it was more like a trial thing.
No, they don't have it anymore.
Yeah, I know.
The FCC shut them down.
Oh.
For some reason, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to broadcast it on like a satellite radio or something. I don't know. They got in trouble.
But I feel like we got quite a few fans
We did.
through them because we had people messaging us and saying we found you through Exploded It. I'm like, oh my god, that's
and with
awesome.
that, we found out we can't be scripted
No.
because we tried to do the promos.
Yeah, we tried.
And we couldn't do them.
No.
We could not be scripted.
No, we cannot script. No, not at all. Last couple ones were and we talked about that. It was just getting gifts from our fans.
Thank you.
And then
We got them sitting here.
Yeah, we got a couple sitting here right now.
Yep.
And then it's just in general the fan interaction that we get.
So first of all, we have made so many good friends through the podcast already.
Yes, we have.
Like we got Patrick that we always mention. He has never met us.
No.
And we are really good friends. We talk off air. We talk through like Xbox. We text each other and stuff. It's a great time. You need to plug your phone in. Oh my gosh. Well, and then what else? A Juice. I mean, he discovered us as well.
We met a Juice.
A Juice. And then a few other people. It's just like meeting more people through your hobby. That's what was great about that meetup. Was we got to have people who were interested in the same thing.
It was like awkward for probably 5 minutes, and then we started talking like, oh, I do this, oh, I do this, oh, how do you do this?
I think it's basically like, what's your show about?
Yeah,
that's a good way to start.
Yeah, it was super easy to talk to the same people that or talk to these people that had the same.
And you could tell some of them are very introverted, and it's a little bit more, they're not used to that kind of,
Yeah, but that's the way we
crowd.
are.
But we are a bar scene.
I know, but we know how to get our extrovertedness out.
It's hard sometimes.
So those are just like, that's a handful of memories that we have here just over the last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is really good. Really good 4 years so far, man.
But once again, if you guys have a favorite memory that we did not mention, go on any social media or voicemail or anything and just leave us something. And then if we get some good comments and stuff, we'll throw them onto the next episode.
Onto the audio, yep.
Yeah.
Onto this or next.
We'll post them.
Yeah, whenever I get them. If we get them over the next 24 hours, or actually the next 6 hours or less.
We'll see.
Anyways, so moving on from there, I want to move on to the fan topic because today we're making it our own holiday. It is National PTO Unlimited Day. The thing is, we have this topic that I've been presenting to social media, and I'm going to show it here on our YouTube so everyone here can actually see it as well. It is if you could create a holiday, what would it be? And what I have is just a meme of it's never too early for Christmas decorations if you never take them down.
Mm-hmm.
So I was already thinking about, hey, what about a podcast day? There already is one. And it's on
September.
It's in September.
Yep.
There's an actual website.
National Podcast
International
Day.
Podcast Day.
International.
Is September 30th.
Yep. I knew it was September because it's every September I'm the one that makes a post about it.
Yep. So we're going to make sure that we promote this as much as we can on the 30th of September. But as well as right now, just saying, like, if you know a podcast, make sure you're sharing their content, liking their content, presenting it to someone new. That's always a good thing to do. Given the outreach of that is pretty awesome. That's how more people find their podcasts. Connecting with others is basically a big thing that you're supposed to do in Podcast Day. Another one is actually you're supposed to listen to someone else's podcast, someone new on Podcast Day, and share their content. But for me, I want a National Essential Workers Day. That's what I want. That's what I want it to be called.
Okay, now, what does that mean?
Okay, so I'm going to say like what day. I'm going to go through the whole thing. So what day it should be is March 9th. Because that's when Italy went into lockdown.
Okay.
That's a really good time to really that's when people started recognizing this as the coronavirus as an actual threat.
Yeah. Okay.
Now what I want it to be is a holiday plus bonus for essential workers, the people who are like the medical and the retails that are open now, that are really getting overworked and stuff. That's the stuff that you need to present that, National Essential Workers Day be a great way to show this off.
Okay.
If you can't have the day off, at least most should, and reduce hours for the day on some things if you can. Maybe close for some if you can. Spend time with family.
Here's the deal with essential workers. Like, I don't know how that holiday is gonna work.
That's the thing. Like, that's why I'm saying.
It's not like all the doctors and nurses could just quit for a day.
I know, but it's more the recognition, and you're also getting. I'm not done.
Okay. Alrighty. All right.
You spend time with family, friends, and mainly elders. Because this has been very effective, like affecting more of the elderly community, which is not necessarily in like 100%, but it's like it's more them than the youth. And what you would do is you play or hang around indoors and off the streets away from the public. Now, the food is delivered from all restaurants.
Okay.
Corona beer is a must if possible. Face masks are worn and decorated.
Wow, you went all out with
I
this
sure
one.
did. Toilet paper and soap is given to shelters or donated.
Oh, I was going to say those are the decorations.
That is my National Essential Workers Day.
All right. Well, man, I feel like you just made like a high school presentation.
Hey, I'm letting you know I thought about this. This is the stuff that you have to think about right now. What's going on right now? We're getting food delivered a lot. Grocery stores have limited hours.
I get it. Well, mine's going to suck. I should have went first.
You're just going to say what it is and...
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I tried to
I'm an overachiever.
I came up with two.
Oh.
I came up with World Treat Yourself Chillax Day.
Nice. Well, that's actually, you take those days.
I did a fake one. Yours seems more real.
Well, mine, it's fine. It's fine. You can have
So so mine is June 19th.
I didn't mean to overdo it.
I know, but
maybe I should have gone last.
Can I just finish mine, please?
Go ahead.
Mine is June 19th.
Yeah.
Just because it's our anniversary, so I couldn't think of like any other date, so I just picked
Right.
that date. And then you celebrate with paid holiday because it's Chillax Treat Yourself Day, so it's paid holiday.
Mm-hmm.
You get lots of things for free.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know what, but you're allowed to get like one free item from each
Why?
shop that you go to for free.
Why?
So one free massage, one free haircut, one free pair of jeans or piece of clothing. And
Why?
well, I was thinking I don't know, just because everybody needs a treat yourself day.
Okay.
So it's almost like, but here's the
You get
thing.
one coupon.
It's like one coupon per customer per thing. Like
Okay.
and whoever wants to participate,
Mhm.
which I feel like most people would, just to kind of get people into their store.
Okay.
And I don't think one item is gonna like really hurt.
Oh,
but it's like one
okay.
item under a certain amount. Obviously.
I'm seeing what you're saying now. Okay.
So we'd get like you'd all get the world would get coupons sent to their house, and it would say, all right, this coupon's good for, and
Right.
it would be a list of all the people. It's almost like like you get your Kroger coupons in the mail.
Right.
So the other thing, this is not just a day; it's 2 days.
The other one?
No, the National Treat Yourself
Okay.
Chillax Day.
What's
It's
day
2
two?
days. It's 2 days long.
What's day 2?
Recovery.
Oh, because you're doing too
Because
much.
everybody always has like that there's Super Bowl and everything else, and then it's always the next day
Mhm.
that people want off. So I was like, this will be 2 days, so you can go and treat yourself, and then you can wreck yourself and then recover.
Okay.
So how you're gonna celebrate treating yourself? So I was thinking sweets, jewelry. You unplug. Social events, social drinking games, junk food. It's just massages. Like you just go out and you do your own thing.
Okay.
The trick is to get out of the house and do something.
So
yours is to stay in.
Yours is based off of cabin fever.
Yeah. Yours is let's stay inside and chillax. Mine is let's go outside and do something.
That's the thing. When they were saying lockdown, I was like, so changed nothing about my life.
Exactly.
Except maybe a little bit of more human interaction is all I'm really missing here.
Yeah. The other one that I had, just because I don't think there is one, and I think it'd be fun, and I've already like made an event for this summer, which is like National Toga Party Day. Now,
a good one to do that on is the day that Animal House came out.
When did it come out?
Oh, that's a good question.
You should look it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should do that. And I mean, the festivities and everything, and the attire is pretty obvious. Oh, and National Chillax Day, you have to be in your pajamas all day.
Okay.
Like, I'm saying don't, like, you can go and get your hair done and stuff, but I'm saying you don't do anything to yourself. You don't get yourself dressed up. Someone else does it to you.
Again, PJs, not changing much about my life. I have pants on today.
But it's going to be socially acceptable to be outside walking around in your pajamas.
July 28th is Toga Party Day.
That's a good day.
That's like the end of summer.
Maybe that's the day that we should do our toga party, because I think like we set our toga party for
way too early.
June.
You said June.
Well, I figured like we set it now because it's most likely going to get bumped, and then because we're not going to be able to do any of this socializing until probably July or end of July.
Exactly.
But anyways, I want to go to, before my phone dies, I want to go to some of this stuff here.
Okay. Well, we got one on YouTube while you're looking one up. International Hug a Stranger Day, where you go up to someone and give a hug or give a compliment, spread love, something like that. Well, that's how
I'm gonna say that's how COVID. That's how you get the Rona.
But I know where you're coming from, because right now a lot of people are missing that social interaction. That like some people are huggers, and they're missing that kind of that interaction that they're used to.
So I've got Varric on Instagram. Shout out to you.
Shout out to them.
So we announced that to our day today is PTO Unlimited podcast day, and he replied, "Today is the holiday I would create."
Just April 20th or ours?
Ours.
Oh, thanks.
Yes,
that's nice.
That was very nice. And then we also had.
I'm gonna get up Facebook because you're not gonna be able to pull that up.
I've got Salty Language Podcast.
Word. Shout out to you.
We've got Monday after Super Bowl Sunday.
Everybody
is saying that, by the way.
Says
I've got a lot of people saying that.
I'm not saying like that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying like everyone is saying Super Bowl Monday because a lot of people get wrecked on Super Bowl Sunday. We've been at a legit Super Bowl party before where people were getting like wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
Where people were drinking and partying and we had food available and everything. It was actually pretty interesting. I got one here on Facebook. Justin Kelly, we're just talking about Justin from Juice in the Morning. I would say the day after the Super Bowl should be the national holiday, National Recovery Day, celebrated by getting together with a bunch of friends and family, official drinks, mimosas, Bloody Marys, and also sponsored by Pedialyte. Follow brunch with a power nap. Once awake, watch your favorite movie of all time. That sounds awesome.
That sounds amazing.
That's a way to recover from a Super Bowl. Like that, but the thing is, I've never gotten hammered at a Super Bowl. Have you?
No, I don't think we
Super
have.
Bowl celebration, I should say, not. Got another one. Since he shared it, someone on his comments section said, "Well, it is 420, so."
There you go.
Unintentionally, that is our day of anniversary.
That is the day that we started the podcast.
Super unintentional.
So we've also got J.M. Brady from J360.
Shout out to them. They are like hype.
They're our hype man.
Yeah, they're awesome.
All right, so we've got I already got 3. Chill Mode Day, Monday after Easter.
Nice.
All Hail J-Man Day, October 30th. And J360 Radio Day, which is November 16th.
Must be their anniversary.
Must be their anniversary.
That's awesome, though. I like the Chill Mode Day. A lot of people are in that. I sent it to my nephew because he's a teenager. Just wondered, hey, if you could make one. He said a National New Game Day, new games for any devices. Like
ooh, that's a good idea.
That's what I've been trying to do with my Twitch lately, is trying to play something new while I'm doing my streams. So, I mean, that's just a few that we've been getting.
I've got another one.
Okay.
This is a message from Kat on Facebook. I would pick a day where all religions cultures celebrate their traditions. Maybe call it One World Day or something like that. Having lived in several different countries growing up, it always sucks when your culture isn't acknowledged in a country you're residing in. As far as food festivities, it would be those of the specific religious or cultural holiday you choose to celebrate.
Okay, so let me tell you this.
And I was like, I didn't see what she said, and I said, what would you name it? She goes, One World Day, maybe something less corny.
Oh yeah.
I like it though.
So here's the thing. Like my religion is Lutheran, and the thing that we do for some Sundays we would bring in what's called potluck. We just have whole bunch of people.
Wow, you act like the whole world doesn't know what a potluck is.
We would do this.
We get this.
But
thing
we would do
called
this. No.
potluck?
We would do this on more regular than some places. More
made
regular.
It seem like no one's heard of the name potluck. You're like, we got this thing, potluck.
Hey, I don't know if you've heard of this word. Have you heard of a potluck?
If you have not heard of a potluck, raise your hand.
Oh my gosh, raise your hand. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, like that's what we would do. Is just constantly fill our church basements with people and food.
Yes. Oh,
it's a very very gathering thing, and trying out other people's meals and stuff. That's really I'm sure it's a common phrase. I'm sure everyone knows I'm joking. So as far as no one else knowing what that word is. But yeah, is there anything else you wanted to touch on for the?
We've got a page from YouTube that says, "Don't know if this exists yet, but International Karaoke Day would be a lot of fun, but it's done each month. A different music genre, Disney musicals, top hits, one-hit wonders, blast from the past, etc."
Okay.
There you go. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Or like National Sing a Song Day or something like that. Like that'd be fun. Whether you're good or bad at singing, you just post yourself singing a song.
Just don't be like, what's her name?
Oh, sing a song challenge on TikTok. Let's start it.
No, that's a thing already, I'm sure.
Okay.
Who's the one that did the video?
The
Gal
video.
Gadot.
Oh, that one, the Imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to have that for our fan topic this week? What is your favorite podcast memory?
Probably.
I think we'll do that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that might be out. That might be
Yeah.
our thing.
Do you want to let's go into our PTO Unlimited Podcast Movie Club.
Movie Club. So what the Movie Club is, every week we pick a movie to watch. At least one of us hasn't watched it, is basically the stipulation. Brett's not here, so he's been saying just go without him for the remainder of this lockdown. So lately, Alex and I have been just doing a back and forth of choosing movies. And this week was chosen Little Shop of Horrors.
Yep.
1986. Let me pull up the IMDb here so I can get the. I know Rick Moranis is in this. Everyone knows that.
There is actually a lot of people.
There's a lot of names. A lot of names. Rick Moranis, Ellen Green, Vincent Gardenia, Levi Stubbs, Steve Martin, to name a few. Oh, I forgot Jim Belushi, John Candy. You know, all those little. Bill Murray. Yep. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna go because I am.
Yep, I want you to go.
I'm the newbie here.
Yeah. This was my movie. I grew up watching this as a child.
Boy, was this movie bad.
I didn't say it was good.
Boy, was this movie horrible. I can't watch this movie again. I'm telling you, I can't.
Okay, what didn't you like about it?
What? Okay, let's go with what I did like.
Okay.
That's going to be a shorter list.
Okay.
The song Somewhere That's Green. Great song. Great
wow,
song.
You actually like that one?
Yeah.
I hate that one.
No, it's because it brings me into the Family Guy nostalgia of seeing that as well.
Oh, okay. Besides the Family Guy
and
nostalgia.
it's actually a very nice song.
It is. I'll go into mine in a minute.
Yeah.
You just go ahead.
Yep. It had a Rocky Horror Picture Show feel to it right at the beginning is what I was getting. And then it kind of evolved into its own movie type in a sense because it still had musical elements to it. Pretty heavy, actually, but it was different. It was a little more... It was less cheesy than Rocky Horror Picture Show. So
yes.
I would say it was written a little bit more realistically, but still way out of this world.
That is the point of the movie.
Yeah, and then I'm going to get into...
Go ahead, just keep... I want your whole thing here.
I hate Ellen Green's voice. She sounds horrendous. She sounds like this. She sounds like Stewart.
Okay, so that I will tell you right now. That is out of I wrote down
nails on a chalkboard.
I wrote down what did I not like about this movie, and it hasn't changed. And
why'd you shake my hand?
Because I was agreeing with you.
Okay.
I don't like her as an actress in this movie. My mom said she's great in a bunch of other things, and I'm like, man, I don't know what else she's in, so I haven't looked that up. But she's like, the thing is, she plays a different character. And apparently, she said this is how the character is. That's why she's like that. But I was like, man,
awful.
I don't like that character.
Don't
I
do
really
that
don't.
ever.
I don't.
The acting was god awful, but expected from a Broadway performance.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be like.
It's like the writing.
Mind-blowing.
The writing is very like, and then maybe we'll take this cut. That's fine. That's basically what they're doing. Is like, okay, that was a good scene. We're not even gonna retake that because you kind of did your line fine enough. The alien voice, hated it. Hated the plant's voice.
Oh, I thought it was good.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Awful film. One good song. All I'm gonna say. Awful.
Do you not like the theme song?
Nah.
Okay.
Nope. I'm not a fan of Steve Martin being the dentist either.
What? No, I love that song, and I love the dentist. I love him being that character.
First of all, you have to hate the dentist as much as me in order to understand.
I understand that, but that's what makes it so funny is he's all about pain, and then Bill Murray's character comes in, and it's just like, he's like, does this scare you?
I hated it.
Oh, come on.
No, I've sat through the entire thing.
At least tell me Bill Murray's part was funny.
Nope. I don't find Bill Murray 100% funny.
I love Bill Murray.
I'm going to say that he's only funny in some things.
No, I love him in everything.
Caddyshack, he was pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
Zombieland.
Pretty funny. Yeah.
That's about it.
Ghostbusters?
He's fine. He's a little overdone. He needs to get his head out of his own ass.
We should start watching some Bill Murray.
So films. I can hate myself?
Yep.
God, he thinks he's the shit and he's not.
Have you ever seen Meatballs?
Maybe.
It's an older like 80s movie, I believe. It's probably 80s, early 90s.
I'm gonna look up some of Bill Murray's films. How about that?
I think that's probably a really good one that we should watch.
I know he's in a lot of movies, guys.
Yes, he's in a lot.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say I'm not a big fan of him. He's not my generation of comedy.
I like Bill Murray.
No, I'm looking through his stuff.
You should probably go to like the end, like the stuff that we know.
The way end.
Yeah, the way end, like the stuff that we know.
The Jungle Book.
Which one?
The one we watched.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I did not.
Of course, his SNL skits are going to be great. Meatballs is like one of his first big movies. Well, there's a
19
few.
what?
79.
79. Okay, yeah. I'm going to say it's like, I know it's a little bit older just because you'll know based off of watching, like seeing the attire in the movie.
Yeah. So Ghostbusters, there's that. Seen that. Ghostbusters 2, seen that. Groundhog Day was one that I'm actually like, why haven't I seen this one yet?
Wait, you've not seen Groundhog Day?
No.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But then again, you say he's funny. Space Jam. He played himself.
Space
that was
Jam.
great.
Okay, we do even think he's funny in that one.
We quote him on that all
the
time. Yeah. I'm looking at all of his other stuff here. I know people are like, okay, Bosley and Charlie's Angels. I've seen Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, but he was like a side character.
Right. Just list off all the Bill Murray movies. Oh, I forgot he's in Get Smart. That wasn't that memorable of a movie. I'll tell you that. Yeah, so I mean, I'm looking through it. Not really much else to say. He's I
know. I like Bill Murray.
Bill Murray's fine, but he's not my comedy.
Okay, so the things I like is I like the music. I like it as a musical. I think it's a great movie. And I liked all of the. I mean, you obviously know why my mom likes this movie because look at all the cool actors that are in it. Because
her generation of actors.
Her generation of actors, which means she brought me up on those generation of actors. So I appreciate it, and I like that generation of actors.
Let's not go to say I do know Steve Martin just fine. He is great. I love Steve Martin movies. Steve Martin, that's my comedy. Steve Martin is my comedy.
Have you seen Father of the Bride?
Yes.
Okay.
My favorite is The Jerk. He's great in The Jerk. One of my favorites.
I don't think I've seen The Jerk. And my mom's going to kill me and my dad's going to kill me for saying that, but I don't think I've seen it.
But I'm going to say, like...
I think I might have seen, like, oh, crap.
What happened?
I lost sound in this year. I got to
fix it.
Fix it? No, I didn't. It's working.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen The Jerk. I think I've only seen scenes. Sorry, I was trying to fix my headphones.
No, you're fine. This doesn't make me miss Rick Moranis, though.
Bad, obviously I put acting. Bad, I put the female lead. And that was really it.
Yeah.
I just think it's like a fun. No, it's fun.
It's not fun.
I think it's fun.
It was a train wreck for me in my head.
Whatever.
I was hating it every single minute. Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, let's go to YouTube.
People are just saying basically they love it.
Yeah, love this. It was meant to be cheesy. Steve Martin made it for me as the dentist. I don't care if it's meant to be
cheesy. It doesn't make me like it.
Fine, whatever. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
You can say whatever you want. Just because something's supposed to be a way doesn't mean it's supposed to be enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as my movie goes, we've been getting some suggestions as far as movies. So if you guys do have suggestions, do feel free to tweet at us, message us in any way. YouTube, don't be shy on that. Let us know some movies you want us to watch. Send it our way. We will be doing probably, I'm thinking this summer, we're going to do like a full on.
Kind of like what we did with
October.
With October.
We're going to do an audience list. No, an audience list.
Yeah.
We're going to go with on the list that the audience gives us. So if you got some stuff, make sure you send it our way.
I've already got like some back catalog of suggestions.
Right. And I'm looking at some of these right here. Some of these movies. I'm like, well, what can we watch that I don't care if Brett sees or not?
I've never seen The Jerk.
I don't know if I want to watch that right now. We need to get off this old movie kick.
I love the old movies. I love them.
Oh, man. No, I think I'm going to go with Hobbs and Shaw.
Ooh.
The Fast and Furious spinoff.
Yeah.
I think we're going to talk about that.
It got good ratings, isn't it?
I don't know.
I thought it did. I heard good things about it.
It's on HBO right now.
Like, I know that it's not going to be like, oh my god, I absolutely love the storyline. It's all about, like, it's just supposed to be a fun movie with these two great actors in it, like,
right,
being action-packed actors.
Action-packed actors.
Yes.
Oh boy. So yeah, we're gonna do Hobbs and Shaw. It's the Fast and Furious movie that just came out last year. I don't remember if Brett's seen that.
I want to say that he said he did.
Or he said he was he was going to wait till it came out.
Or maybe. I really want to say he did, though, because he's such a fan of Fast and Furious. I'm pretty sure he said he was seeing it.
But he said he was going to pass on that one, I think.
Well, we'll have to ask.
Brett's not in chat, so he can't answer for himself.
Okay.
So we're doing Hobbs and Shaw, the Fast and Furious film that just came out.
Oh, well, that's a really good idea.
What's that?
Paige on YouTube says, I'm going to need to find out which Disney movies Josh hasn't seen yet. We should just make a list. Like, you should send us a list of Disney movies, and then we'll print it out, and the three of us will fill it out, and we'll send it back to you.
Well, yeah.
Like, make a list of all the Disney movies, and then we'll just like mark them off whether or not we've seen them.
There's
before.
something I have to mention about Disney anyway.
What?
Now that we're moving on. Let me go to my tabs here. I had something about Disney that's actually a big deal. I have something. Oh, they are okay. This is gonna make you mad. This makes me mad. They are remaking Robin Hood in live action.
Okay. Do you know how many live action Robin Hoods there are?
Disney is remaking its classic 1973 Robin Hood film as a CGI Disney Plus exclusive. Well, that's just like Lion King. So it's going to be realistic looking again. Just do
it live, an actual live action, not CGI.
Look at Lion King.
No.
How'd they do on Lion King? As far as the animation,
No.
you have to admit the animation of Lion King is pretty darn good, but none of it's real. So think about this:
Stop making live action, just make original content.
I'm not going to argue with that. Disney's doing what they think they know best, and that is remake their stuff because they want to cater to the next generation. They've been doing this forever.
Then make original content for the next generation. Quit bouncing off of ours because we had the actual original content that was amazing.
Wait a minute. You say this, but then they try with Doolittle.
Okay, here's the thing.
And it flops.
I will tell you that Frozen, actually a pretty damn good movie.
Frozen is kind of original. It's kind of someone else's story, I guess. I don't know, but we never saw the sequel. That should have been our thing. There's one. We haven't seen Frozen 2 yet.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just saying, like, they've been doing this for a while now, and now that they have the ability to do it, they're gonna do it. They're gonna sell. It's gonna sell. But the thing is, it's going to Disney Plus, so you just wonder how the quality is gonna be.
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, look at The Mandalorian. You were very skeptical about The Mandalorian.
I was, but I'm not watching Robin Hood.
It's one of my favorites, though, is Robin Hood. One of my favorite Disneys. So, you want to move on from there?
Yeah.
That's all I really had to say about Disney.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah. You have a list of stuff, don't you? That you want to talk about?
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, do you want to talk about what we did this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you do on a Saturday afternoon?
I am one of the millennials that joined the TikTok world.
Yes, you are, and so am I. I made one too, but I don't know if I'm gonna post mine.
So I joined TikTok and I posted my first video, which you can see on my TikTok, which is cute_kitty, KUTE_KITTI. So, and it's a video of Josh, and we had gone to our grocery store.
I think you should have recorded it in a regular lens.
Whatever. I think it looks cool like that.
Yeah, but you wonder why it's not making any. Oh, you just lost it.
Yeah. Anyways, so I recorded him. We had gone to the grocery store for our weekly essential needs visit, and for once the grocery store, the aisles were empty. So I don't know why, but they like I said last week, it's just eerie being in the store because you just see so many people with masks and gloves, and then you hear over the PA please help us by practicing social distancing and then washing your hands and doing this and blah 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 blah, and it just sounds really weird. Yeah. And then so we're in the frozen aisle and everything's just empty for once, and I was like, wow, this is really weird. And so the
aisle was empty.
I know, but it's like a huge aisle and it's never empty. So what I did was I took a snap originally of Josh just doing the floss in the middle of the aisle, and at the end he had some people laughing at him and pointing at him. They're like, oh ha ha. Well, later on, we're walking around the store and we hear this song, the theme song from Caddyshack, the I'm all right. Nobody worried about me.
Yep.
You know, that song. So I was like, oh my God, that totally goes with the beat. So I was like, how do I make this? And Josh was like, download TikTok. That's a good thing. So it was like super easy to make. So I entitled it like when you can maintain proper social distancing in the grocery store. And it's Josh with his mask on doing the floss with that song playing in the background. It's pretty funny.
I want a new mask actually. My mask is
like
getting kind of worn out though. It's homemade, so it's not gonna last forever.
But no, so it was pretty funny.
It was
pretty funny. I thought the song went perfect with it. So I had a couple comments already on it. Said song fit perfectly. I'm like, oh, that's cute. Somebody appreciates my work.
Here's the thing though. Here's what I'm here now. I don't know why we didn't sign up for this earlier because we just spent.
Don't touch that.
What? Oh, is that making things happen?
Yes.
Okay, don't make it happen. I have spent many hours on TikTok now. You and I are just sitting on the couch.
You can totally get lost in it for a good hour.
Yeah, we have our Xbox on with our big TV just sitting there. We're on our phone,
we're both sitting together, just flipping through TikTok. And the thing is, I feel like the ones that we like the most are the people that post that are our age.
Yeah,
we don't like any of like the younger people's things.
I'm watching more gamers than you are because I have mine set to that.
Oh, okay.
Like gamer.
Yeah, I picked the stuff that I like to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was like animals and gaming and dancing.
But you're seeing more. You're seeing more animals?
I see a lot of animal things.
Yeah. You like the diary cat?
It's a dear diary. It's like about cats and it's like, dear diary, my bowl is half empty. Whatever will I do? I fear starvation or something. And I'm like, that is totally our cats. When they look at it, we're like, if you're hungry, eat the rest of their food. And they're like, there's not enough there.
No, that's the thing. That happened this morning, to be honest. There's a little bit of food left on Namiria's tower, and I was about to feed them. They had their bowls empty. I'm like, is she just like trying to like...
She just wants more food.
So what I do is I take that food, put it in the bowl, so I'm going to feed it to her later. So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's... TikTok's fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun. And it's like, you and I have... Now you're sitting there like, what else can I make? What's my next
we already
one?
found out a couple things that were in.
Right. There's a challenge going on.
I want to try it. I know that we are totally not built for it, but I want to try it.
It's called the stand-up challenge.
The stand-up challenge.
I
want to try that this week.
Oh my God.
I know, it looks difficult. Definitely not going to happen on your shoulders, by the way. It's not. I think we should try it outside.
Alone.
I know, but I think if we time it just right, I've got enough balance that I feel like if you move slightly, I'll be able to balance.
I'm afraid my lower back's going to die.
I don't think we're going to do the shoulder thing. I think instead of me standing on your shoulders, I'm going to sit on your shoulders.
Can we make that a goal for like
next year?
No, I was going to say to summer. Like we're doing our workouts regularly.
Yeah, let's do that at Jared Cat's wedding.
I mean,
my skirt flies over your face.
Well, I wasn't going there. I was going there like, well, I mean, you'd be strong enough like we do it on the beach.
Oh, yeah. At least it'd be soft when you land.
Right.
No, I think that's a funny. I like these challenges that they're doing. So it's like, oh, let's try that one.
Yeah, that's where the naked challenge came in, was from TikTok.
No, don't worry. I'm going to get you.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to get you with that one day.
The naked challenge?
Yeah.
I thought you've done it to me.
Yeah, I have, but that was just like you knew it was coming. So I'm going to get you like when you're least expecting it.
Okay. Least expecting it.
Because you knew
most
it was
busy.
Coming. Yeah.
I don't know if I knew. Well, it's because I did it to you.
You knew.
I did it to you. And I haven't posted that to social media, did I?
No.
I have to do that.
No, because I look horrible. Because I'm just sitting like in the chair playing a video game, playing Halo, and I'm like, what the hell do you want me to do? You're naked.
Well, I'm not going to redo it. Now you're going to be expecting it.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on from that. TikTok's fun. It's really good. So what do you got written down there? It looks like you got a few more things. Otherwise, I got some stuff I can move on to if you don't have anything.
I forgot to go over real quick to back up to not Rocky Horror, Little Shop of Horrors.
What's up? I
forgot to tell you what the ratings are on this thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So we usually say like what it's about and whatnot, and the year it came out. It came out in 1986. By the way, it got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah.
Audience score, probably.
No. 86% like it on Google. Yep, 86% like it on Google. IMDb has the lowest, which is 7 out of 10, and then Metacritic gave it 81.
It's because no one else is rating this, but the people who like it, because the people who don't like it aren't.
I'm gonna rate it about any fucking movie, any.
Go ahead. Get your hands out. Come on.
Any fucking movie ever.
I'm trying to understand.
Screw you! Shut up! You can say that about any movie. any movie whatsoever. So if that's probably why Star Wars for some reason has like 100% because only the people I'm using it as a weird example. That's why like a movie that you absolutely hate is gonna have a high score because only the people that like it are rating it. That is for any movie whatsoever.
I don't know about that.
Babe, if it was 86%, 90%, 81, and 70, that means there are people that are against it, or else it would be 100%.
Right, but I'm not rating it, but will you?
Go rate it. See if it makes a difference. It's the people. You just backed on your own thing.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I proved my point.
Yeah, you did. Go on there and you rate it then. If you wanted to get a lower score, you rate it.
Well,
then
I'm going against my point.
Whatever. Okay, I'm done.
It's fine. I had a couple other things in my tabs here I want to open up here. So with do you want to move into some of the coronavirus chat here? We've been kind of just glossing over it. Yeah. We haven't really given any updates to it. There's a lot of stuff that we can move into talking about it here, and there's just a lot of other things going on that we can go to. So let me go to YouTube here, and I'm going to actually get these numbers that I'm supposed to get earlier. Okay. So we're talking about the coronavirus numbers every single week that we're on. So
do you want to know something weird that New York is doing that was announced? I think it was yesterday or today.
What's that?
Because I talked to you about like there's some girls that I know that are pushing their weddings, and you can't go downtown to even elope right now because the courthouse is closed only for essential people.
Then what are they doing?
You can't get married. That's the thing.
That's just it.
So in New York, you are allowed to get married over Zoom.
And they just like email you a certificate.
That's what it said.
That's stupid.
I was like, I'm like, if you were that desperate, by all means. But if you're gonna if you can't wait, man.
Yeah, damn it.
It's not like it's like the end of the year and tax season's coming up, and you want to be married before the tax season's over, but it's right. Like, oh, I really want to get married to you so bad, let's do it over Zoom.
Well, it's not even like, I don't know. There was a really sweet video that I saw. I think it was on TikTok, or maybe it was on like 9gag or something, but it was this old lady and this old man finally being reunited after them being in quarantine apart.
Oh, that was so sweet.
That was very sweet.
That was so sweet. I was like, oh, I saw me and you when we're super old.
Yep, you're like, oh, I can't touch you. Well, it's your birthday. You can.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about the numbers here real quick, and then we'll go into a little bit of our experience and what's been going on around the world. So last week, as of 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there were 1,919,770 confirmed cases in the world.
So 1,900,000 1.9 million last time.
Yep. In the United States, 584,777. Now listen to this. This week, 2,478,688.
That is almost doubled again, and that's a lot.
That is a lot. Yeah. It's only about. Well, I'm gonna give a stupid number here, but it's 500,000, around 500,000 people. And then in the U.S., it's 791,625.
That one didn't go up as much as I thought it would, but it's still like that's a huge number.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I need to screenshot this.
We almost have 1 million people in the United States alone.
Right.
And the confirmed cases last week was 1.9.
It was, yes.
Like that's ridiculous that we're making up,
half
of that.
Yep. So, and then recovery though, 446,534 in the world, 43,311 in the U.S. In the world now, 645,775 recoveries. In the U.S., 71,000.
Okay. Again, about doubled, so that's
895, good. Yep. So, and then the death, 119,478 in the world, 23,548 in the U.S. Now, in the world right now, 170,331. So that's gone up by about 50,000. And then in the U.S., 42,458. So,
wow,
those are the numbers.
That's doubled.
They've all been doubling, and yeah.
And then we're talking about trying to reopen the country.
Yeah, no, we shouldn't.
Again, we don't usually talk politics on this show, but I'm telling you right now,
it's not a time to open the country.
I don't think that it's time. The fact that we just read you the numbers a week apart. and they're literally anywhere from 3/4 of the way. This, like they're almost doubled, and that is a lot.
It is.
And they were talking about wanting to reopen the country.
Yep. It's kind of stupid, isn't it?
Because what's going to happen is, like, I feel like that's just a spit in the... Here, let me talk. Okay. I feel like that's just a spit in the face for healthcare workers.
It absolutely
because if I was a nurse in a hospital or a doctor that is constantly dealing with COVID patients, like, for instance, New York, where they're just, like, overworked right now, and then they're just going to go ahead and open up New York after we're already slammed and we don't have any room and there's people dying left and right and we're running out of ventilators. All right, let's open up the country. Well, now we've got a second wave, and we're not even prepared for it because we haven't had any time to recover from it. That's the point of flattening the curve. We haven't recovered from it yet.
Right.
Just because we're starting to flatten out or we're starting to curve, we should not reopen it until we are on our way down and people are out the door.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty damn obvious.
It is. I'm not disagreeing with you.
It makes me so mad. And the other thing, and I'm going to say this too, because I've just seen it throughout the weekend and it pisses me off. I get it. There's places that are kind of barren and like out in the Midwest where it's not necessarily needed for a stay-at-home order.
Right.
So those places, obviously, that's why Trump is very much like, look to your governors. Your governors are the one that are going to make the rules. Okay. Well, then the governors are looking to Trump going like, yeah, but you're the president. You make the rules.
Right.
So it's just a back and forth. Like, hey, we both don't. We've all never gone through this before. We both don't know what we're doing here. Some states are being more strict than they should. Other states are being less, not strict enough, like our state. And it's just. Then you see the thing that's pissing me off this weekend is the protesters. The protesters are there's a lot of people that are protesting now outside of government buildings saying, please reopen our town or please reopen our state. And there's people holding signs that say stupid shit like, I need a haircut, or
who cares about your hair?
I need my teeth cleaned, or it's just little tiny things. And they're protesting and wanting to open up the country. And I'm like, you guys are the problem. You guys are the ones that haven't sat inside. You guys are the ones that have been outside and have probably been spreading it.
Well, there was a silent protest going on. Actually, I don't know how it was going, like what was happening, but there was 2 doctors who were sitting in their crosswalks, standing, blocking traffic of people who were trying to open up.
I saw. It was in Colorado.
That's what it was. Okay.
It was in Colorado.
Like Michigan or something. Okay.
No, it was Colorado. People were trying to. They were protesting, and healthcare workers were like making a roadblock, telling them like, go the fuck back inside, like you guys are stupid, like as if they don't have anything better to do.
Right.
They have to try to make a point.
Right. Now,
like people are dying from this, and they have to choose whether or not to let people live or die, or this person gets put on a ventilator because of this, or this person gets to live because of this. And people are outside protesting, going, "Open up the country. It doesn't matter to me." Well, it matters a lot. Just because you don't have it or you don't think you can get it doesn't mean that you're not endangering, every other person that you come in contact with, because you might have it and never show signs and give it to some person, and that person a week or 2 later is gonna die. That's what can happen.
Right.
That's how serious this is, and I think it's just because I just think it's ignorance. It's just like ignorance is bliss kind of thing.
Yep.
Nobody cares until it happens to them.
Yeah, if seeing is believing kind of thing.
Yeah, like people. I feel like that's the way it is.
Now
everyone's just like, oh, this is stupid. It's not real, or this is a hoax, or this is just the government trying to control this, or we're just trying to get martial law.
We're just trying to replace the batteries in the birds, all right?
Yeah. This is just trying to prove the Earth is flat.
Whatever.
Like seriously, guys, and I told you this 4 weeks ago.
You see this chart?
Yeah, I showed you this. I told you this 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's the stupid people that are going to ruin it for everyone.
All right.
These are the stupid people.
This chart right here that I'm showing on our YouTube, it shows the Spanish flu, the second wave. In the first wave, you see that it was like just barely, some deaths.
It's a tiny little bump, like 5,000
You see
deaths.
the time goes from, I believe that's July to September. And then they reopened, and then it spiked again.
It spiked. Like it went from 5,000 deaths to 25,000 deaths.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then, so it's like a W, but the W is not supposed to be that tall. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what they're expecting anyway with any virus outbreak like this.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta realize we're dooming ourselves by
I
repeating
know.
it.
Here's the deal: is no matter
Scares
what,
me.
no matter what. That's why I'm hearing numbers like we're not going to get back to normal until 2021, and that very well might happen because until everybody in the world is exposed to this and we all build immunity, just like any other virus, it's gonna keep spreading. That's the way it works.
I can't wait for it to evolve and do.
The whole
even
point of flattening
worse.
the curve is so that way everybody doesn't get sick at once because we can't take care of the world all at once. We need to take care of the world in sections or in portions. And the stupid people are like, let's reopen the country. This is all really stupid. We want our jobs back. Well, do you want a job or do you want to die? Or you want a job or you want to kill your grandma?
It's obviously something you're passionate about.
It is because I already know. I know personally of one person that has died from this. They were on a ventilator for 9 days.
You know somebody who has died from it, or know somebody who's?
I know a person from work who is really good friends and they died.
You knew them.
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes. I
Wow.
told you that last week. They're on a ventilator for 9 days and they died of COVID.
Wow. No, I don't know if I heard you say that.
Yeah, that's here.
Did you say it on the show?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't
I don't think you did.
But it's real.
Now let me tell you the myths that are going around. This.
You know how many? It's because everybody's been locked inside
No,
for
no,
so
no,
long.
no.
Their minds are racing and they don't want to believe this shit anymore, so they're making shit up.
These are the ridiculous myths that I've heard about. 5G cell towers are causing it.
Not happening.
And so over in the UK, they've been actually burning down cell towers, or attempting to, and people have been getting arrested for that. Because they're believing that 5G causes flu-like symptoms that are contagious.
Has anybody taken microbiology or is it
I don't know. What?
not microbiology?
It's,
Study of viruses. I can't remember what it is.
let me tell you this next one. If you don't want to catch your COVID from your United States postal worker, make sure you microwave your mail.
Oh my god, I've seen that. I've seen so many okay, here's the other thing.
God.
Did you see the picture of from a bank in the news?
No.
Somebody microwaved their money to sterilize it and it
No.
burnt up their money and they wanted to make a deposit and they wanted to deposit it and they couldn't because the bills were destroyed. They were trying to be safe and sterilize their money.
These people repopulate.
Don't put anything in the microwave.
If it's not food, don't microwave it, please.
God.
Make sure you put your cell phone in there and then stick your head in there too if you're doing these
put
things.
your cell phone and wrap it in foil, then put it in the microwave.
No, then put it in your mouth, bite on it, then stick your head in the microwave. That'll make you feel
along with
real
a few
good.
batteries.
You'll sterilize yourself real quick. God, people are
Don't
idiots.
put shit in the microwave.
Don't be
This
like
is
Randy.
2020.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Garlic is another one. Kills COVID-19 with its antimicrobial properties. No, viruses, you have to work through them. Your body has to do it. You can't.
That's the scary thing about a virus. So you ever think about whenever you have the flu and you go to the doctor and you have a runny nose and a cough and a fever.
They can't do anything.
They're just like, okay, well, you have a fever, runny nose, and a cough. Here's some Tylenol. Drink lots of fluids and go home and rest because this is what a virus is. A virus has to work itself out. Your body has to fight itself off. How you help with that is secondary support. So if you're dehydrated from the flu, you get fluids. If you have a fever, you take Tylenol. It's
Right.
a fever reducer. Like you can treat symptoms, but the actual virus itself, you're not going to be able to kill. Things like strep throat or bronchitis. Those aren't viruses. That's a bacterial infection. Those things you need antibiotics for.
Mhm.
There's a treatment for that. Viruses, you have to build up antibodies and push the virus out of your system.
What helps?
How it works.
There's one thing that other people are pushing on as well.
That's the
No. I'm not talking about the I'm not even going to mention it because
that's weird.
We don't need to spread that. Ingesting breast milk can help you. This is another myth.
By all means, if you think that garlic and you think that breast milk, especially from some random person, is going to cure you, go right ahead. That's totally on you.
You do you, bro. You do you. Just make sure that the babies are getting what they need first, and
Right?
not the perverts.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
And then just make sure you watch Kenneth Copeland's ministries. I blow
Oh my god.
the wind of God.
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
I was like, I want to go to that guy's church.
Oh my goodness. If you are familiar with the internet, if not, search Kenneth Copeland, I blow the wind of God.
Yes.
On you, COVID-19.
What'd your dad say? We sent that to him. I forgot.
He said, I have something a little more interesting for you to watch, and he promoted his YouTube channel. Dad, I'm going to see it. I wanted to see...
You know, your dad should do like a clip of him doing that.
No.
At the church.
No.
Yes.
Because I don't know. It's for the
It's
wrong
not
reasons.
funny.
He should be on TikTok.
God has a sense of humor.
TikTok
Make
test.
your dad do a TikTok of that.
I could get my dad to floss.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no! But can I? Do you mind if I play it?
I don't care.
You don't care. What else do you have to say about?
You can only play that short.
I'm gonna find it.
Anyways, Josh and I also realized. So there's the people like I've seen the rants and stuff of people saying that, I don't have a job or I don't have this and I'm suffering and things like that. They're you can look for things. For one, the government is kind of shitting on people, and I saw a rant about the 3 months of your mortgage payment being on furlough, rent being on furlough, and then once that 3 month period is up, they're saying, well, if you didn't pay for 3 months, well, we're expecting 3 months of payment up front in 3 months. Like, that's a bunch of bullshit. So, because if you're not making any income and you can't pay rent right now, how do you expect to come up with all that money in 1 month and pay 3 months of rent or mortgage payment in that's 3 months worth? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's a bunch of BS.
I got it.
The thing is all of this is going to pass. Like, yes, the economy's in the shitter right now. We've been through not this before, but back in like 2000, was it 8 or 9?
2008 was the big crash.
Yeah, I was like, this is like way worse, but still, like, we recovered. We recovered from that.
Okay, so I got it.
Oh, you got it?
So I'm only gonna play a little bit of it. But here it goes.
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
I blow the wind of God.
The wind of God.
On you.
On you.
You are destroyed.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna play. Oh my god!
His posse up there, like repeating after.
Posse?
Well, I don't know what else to say. Like his.
No.
What is it?
I don't know. It's not his posse.
Well, that's what I mean. Like his group or whatever you want to say. I love how he says like COVID-19 and then he goes, and then they go. No, I love it. I love it. No,
COVID-19.
So I also want to say, like, I'm really hoping that other people, like higher ups, that people that are fortunate, like really fortunate, they the people that are making a crap ton of money right now, it's not affecting them whatsoever. Yeah. I just hope that they realize there's people that are extremely unfortunate right now. There's people that have lost their jobs and they can't pay for rent and they can't pay for food and things like that. And that stimulus check that you're getting is not meant to go and buy a new TV. That stimulus check is meant for you to pay your bills and get food.
Yeah.
Like things that are essential because you can't afford it because you don't have a job. Mm-hmm. And so I've seen people like one of the radio stations this week posted stimulus checks have been out for a week or whatever. What have you bought? And a lot of people here.
We haven't gotten it.
You, only if you filed your taxes, and we haven't filed our taxes yet.
Okay.
But people have been saying like, oh, I bought a new like AR, or I bought a 4K TV, or I bought this.
That's
and I'm
exactly what you need. That's
an
essential.
That is okay. So back when we got the stimulus check in 2007, that's what the stimulus check was for, was to boost the economy.
What people did is they just paid off bills.
Yeah, and back then people paid off bills.
Yeah.
Now people are taking their stimulus checks. I mean, from what I've seen,
they're stimulating the economy, but for the wrong reasons.
The wrong part of the economy. Yeah. Those places like Walmart and stuff, they're already getting their money. Mm-hmm. People need to pay their bills. That's what your stimulus check is for, is to keep you afloat.
XFL suspended operations and laid off employees and has no plans for a 2021 season.
Yeah, I heard.
I'm so happy that I never got to watch an XFL game live. I know. What?
Well, just we're just gonna have to see what 2021.
WWE is in the crapper right now. They are releasing so many wrestlers.
I saw that they did Rusev.
They got rid of him, and AEW is gonna pick him up. It's
Oh,
AEW
okay.
is
Well, either
fabulous.
way, I still like. I was like, Rusev is such a good guy.
Well,
I like
when
him.
if you think about it, I don't know, maybe the Monday Night Wars will come back. Well, maybe, who knows? But we're kind of out of that like loop right now because I can't even get you to even think about watching WrestleMania right now.
No, I don't give a crap.
And I'm really thinking about trying it, like going back and seeing, but I don't know if I want to give WWE money again. I don't know.
No,
It's not my thing. So let's move on from there. I think we need to get out of here, actually. We're running low on time.
I can't read that, or else I would have.
I have it. So we got a message here on our
YouTube.
Hold on a second. On our YouTube. I'm looking at some of the comments here. So one of them comes from your dad. Says, I have a nurse at my hotel that is working the front lines with COVID-19. He is intubating people every day. He has 9 people on ventilators and has lost a few patients. He is at the hospital for days. He's staying at the hotel, huh? It must be a great place to actually,
well, it's probably 'cause
quarantine yourself.
Maybe he
and he's right next to the hospitals, right?
The hospital's right there.
Right there by the hotel. So that's actually, I mean, quarantining themselves in a hotel is.
I mean, that's telling you here, like.
Sorry, I want to play with.
I know. that's saying like people here locally. That's what's happening.
Right. Now there's a positive. Some things are being donated right now. I read that Gears 5 developer donated 200 Xbox One X consoles.
I saw that
to hospital charity. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
That's something to keep your mind off of the.
Yeah, gaming especially.
Yeah, I was like,
Great
if you've
way.
got COVID, like, I mean,
or if you are
gamer or not,
quarantined.
like, or if you're quarantined, like, playing video games. I mean, a lot of people bash video games, but damn, it's a good way to pass the time.
Yep, I agree. And and some people just won't do it. I don't think I really have much else to say. Yeah, there's not really much else I need to go on here. So.
Did you know that this is just something random because anything with space is pretty fun. Did you know that we graduated our first batch or round of Space Force officers?
Okay, how are they trained and where are they going?
So, I looked that up and I did have it on my phone.
Oh, your phone died.
So, from what I can remember, like, you know how, we have satellites and things to protect us and things like that. So, there's going to be, like, an actual,
Did you put it on your Google Docs?
No, I just had the website up.
See, with that, I could have just put it up on.
Either way.
Yeah.
So, they're in charge of things like satellites and spaceships up there and the spaceship that's up there, what's it called?
Starts with an I.
No, like the thing that.
Yeah. I don't know.
The thing that people dock at.
International
Space Station. Yes.
I mean.
Yes, that thing. So I mean, like they're in charge of that.
It probably has a name.
I know, but they're also.
I don't know it.
Man, I had the website up, but it was like I just thought it was pretty cool, like to say like, oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a Space Force officer. Like it sounds like something out of a movie.
Right.
I'm a Space Force officer.
I don't know about that. I mean, when it was announced that we're going into the Space Force, people were a little skeptical. Like, come on, Space Force? What else? What else you got? Oh man. All right, so I think it's good. I think we're good.
Okay.
You want to plug your Twitch?
Yeah. So you can find me on Twitch. I Twitch stream on Friday or on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Friday and Saturday nights and Monday afternoons.
Friday. You said Friday.
Oh, Saturday and Sunday nights and Monday afternoons. I've currently Saturday is just kind of up in the air. We played, Gears 5 with our friends.
So we have Brett, Patrick,
Patrick, and Rick, and Josh. And
oh my gosh! So Rick, he was having the hellest. Like he couldn't figure out the controls.
I know. I think we should have probably actually taught him how to play.
But the thing is, we're so like used to just hopping in and going.
Here's the thing, though. Even with him not knowing how to play,
he did just fine.
We didn't wipe at all.
We never failed.
And we got through all 50 waves in less than 2 hours, and that's just kind of like mind-boggling for us. Because when we played it on Gears 3 or 4, it took us one time 5 hours.
Yeah.
Because we had to repeat wave like 37 or something like 3 or 4 times.
It was a weird number.
That's
right.
So I mean, that was a lot of fun. And I've got some videos posted up on PTOUnlimited podcast Instagram. Twitter and Facebook
Of Brett.
because
Oh my god!
it's titled "Everyone's Got a Little Slim Shady in Them" because
I didn't think you could make that sound.
No, it's hilarious. Everybody should check it out.
Brett
So
makes the best
if you
voice.
miss Brett, you should go onto our social media and you can hear him say something funny.
Say something great.
But there's that, and then on Sundays, Josh and I typically do a couples night.
I think I need to take a break.
We're gonna take a break, I think, from
Overcooked.
too. We're gonna probably play some other kind of cool couples game, but
We'll figure it out.
we completed Surf and Turf, which is one of the downloadable content
We can do
on
Mario Party.
maybe.
That could be fun.
I'm really looking forward to
Moving out. We can't play that for 2 weeks.
I know, but it looks like if you guys are looking for a couples game to play, Juice, I know that you like to play those kind of things with your wife now.
Overcooked.
Overcooked 2. So the other one that's coming out that you should look at the preview for is Moving Out.
Yeah.
It looks hilarious. And
Really
I can see
good.
Josh and I just like having a
Oh
blast.
my God.
It looks so
Well, the
good.
thing is, you like to yell at me and blame everything on me.
It's last night you told me to do something and I did it and you yelled at me for doing it.
Sorry.
So don't even. So the other thing is, so Sunday night's couples night, and Monday I do campaign day, which is right now I'm working through the Halos. I'm on Halo 3 ODST.
You didn't stream today though.
No, I was preparing everything for today.
Yeah, we had a lot going on.
We had a lot
You were
today.
gonna do millennial slang. And you
I
didn't
think
get
it
to that.
I was going to, and I was like, I just don't think it's fun with just the two of us. Like, I think I need to wait
Right.
until we have Brett back
and
on.
Brett
here.
hasn't messaged me.
Yeah, so we need to have Brett back on here. in
Yeah,
order
he was
do
supposed to
that.
be on and do some either or, but we were suggesting him to do that. But
So,
he
anyways,
never
if you would
responded.
like to check me out and join and say hi and whatnot, I'm very good about my Twitter and Instagram and everything about posting when I'm live. But it's twitch.tv/cute_kitty, KUTE_KITTI.
And I'm also a Twitch streamer as well. It is twitch.tv/Mr. L, MISTERL. I stream Tuesday and Wednesday evening and Saturday morning. Might be adding another day in there sometime. Might be doing a Sunday morning or a Friday evening stream. I don't know. I want to get another one in there sometime. Lately I've been doing Super Mario Maker 2. That's been pretty fun. I got rated and everything. It was really great on Saturday. Had a lot of people join my stream and give me levels that they've made or have played. That's the thing about Super Mario Maker 2 is you can play other people's levels that they have made. That's great interaction with people. So I have a great time playing other people's stuff. And then I've been playing some Rocket League as well. I missed the Heat Seeker event that happened over the weekend. It was basically the ball, once it's hit by one teammate, it's kind of like it shoots itself towards the opposite goal.
Oh.
Yeah, I missed it. I didn't get a chance to play it. I turned it on today. It ended at noon our time. I got on at 12:06.
Oh, man.
I wasn't able to play one game. Never got to experience it. So do make sure you follow me on on Twitch. I don't know what I'm going to be playing on Tuesday. I haven't made a decision yet. Might be doing Halo or Call of Duty or something. I don't know. But as far as our podcast goes, we are on Facebook, which is facebook.com/PTOUnlimited. Instagram is PTOUnlimited_podcast. And we are on Twitter, which is @PTOUnlimited. Alex just lost her cap. On those apps, you can check out our weekly meme of the fan topic, which this week I believe we might be doing what is your favorite podcast memory, and we might be adding on to that. There might be another one coming out. I don't know. But just do make sure you follow us on all of our social medias. And then as far as our YouTube goes, we do appreciate everybody who's been joining us live and putting everything in the chat, talking to us and giving us their feedback and everything about our 4-year, and along with that, anything else that we talked about today. We do appreciate you guys joining. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you very much. If you ever want to follow me on Twitter, it is @Lemke619. Brett is Brett_Wings.
And I'm cute_kitty.
On a final note, guys.
I have a final note.
What is it?
Just let everybody know, today is April 20th. And there is only 2 days left. If anyone is interested whatsoever, I feel like I should be getting paid for advertising. But there is only
promote
2 days left.
Look at me. I am.
There's only 2 days left of this free app that I've been using for almost a year now called Tone It Up.
Okay.
Very easy. Tone it up. Josh has lost
Look at my weight
30
loss.
pounds. Josh, like 30 pounds.
I look so young.
And then I don't know if it's just because I'm a female, but I've bounced back anywhere between 10 to 16 pounds.
Yeah.
Like it just fluctuates.
Yep.
But it's all about not necessarily losing weight, but it's also building muscle. It's super easy. It's very easy to do. I can't say it's easy to do, but it's very convenient to do. The workouts are nice and hard. or difficult, Josh and I have been doing some on Facebook Live. Maybe we'll do one on Twitter or Instagram or something to show people what it's like. You do everything in your living room. It's a very, very good thing to do now with being in quarantine and you can't go to the gym and you're a gym person or you're looking
Agreed.
to get into the gym. They usually have a free 1-week trial. They have announced at the beginning of this month that until April 22nd, they are doing 30 full days of their app for free for new members.
It's good.
So check it out. Android or
iOS.
Apple, whatever it is. Check it out. I can't
Apple, whatever.
whatever that Apple thing is.
Oh my god.
I've already got a handful of people at work that have downloaded it and asked me about it and are
Right.
trying it and they like it. So
Right.
do it.
Yep. All right, guys, we're going to get on out of here. It is our 4-year anniversary. We do appreciate those who have given us the shout-outs of our anniversary. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week for episode 208, pending if we are not feeling well, as
every week.
So just make sure you're taking a look at our social medias. We'll let you know if we're still going live and everything. We always do an announcement at 6:30. If you are not following us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you have the ability to, do review us on any of our podcast apps. The iTunes app, if you can, for sure, do that. We do appreciate that. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe all of our content. We do appreciate it. We'll catch you guys next week.
Stay home, stay safe.
Bye, guys.